Hi, and welcome back to my car. As I'm driving here, and there's more traffic than I like, and obviously, it's not fun, and it's not what I expected, and my day is going to a little bit be pushed off, and it's going to wind up being more stressful than it would have been if I was able to get there on time the way I planned and the way I would wanted it to be. But what I recognize, and we all need to recognize, is what are really my choices? In other words, one of my choices is not to be at work on time today. It's not one of my choices. One of my choices is not to have my day start perfectly on time and run a smooth schedule today. It's not one of my options. So if I try to focus on an option that's not really one of my options, I'm going to feel like I don't have what I want. I'm going to feel frustrated. But however, if I recognize what my true choices are, and then I pick one of them, I'm going to feel happy, I'm going to feel satisfied, and I'm going to feel okay. So what are my two choices that I really have? My choices are, am I going to be calm or am I going to be nervous? I mean, imagine you're stuck behind a garbage truck. It's the beginning of the block in one of these city blocks, and he's got to pick up the garbage from every single house. And it's one of those old garbage trucks where the guy's got to get out of the truck and put in the garbage. So you're stuck on this block for the next 10 minutes. Or you're in a traffic jam. One of the choices is not to make that truck move. And if that's what you want, you're going to wind up having an expectation that can't even happen, and you're going to get frustrated, upset, angry, and anxious. But what are your choices? Well, your choices are whether you want to call somebody and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them. Your choices whether you want to listen to music. Your choices whether you want to think of something that you can do. Your choices whether you want to turn on your video recorder and speak to some of your followers. How could you utilize this opportunity and this chance and make some use out of it? Your choices, do you want to be happy? Do you want to be sad? Do you want to be frustrated? I mean, those are the choices that I have. So a choice that I made today, because since my only choices was I going to sit and think about all the things that are going to go wrong today and all the people that are going to arrive late and how my day is going to be pushed off and how I'm going to wind up getting other people stalled in their day late and how it's going to affect them and their business and how bad I'm going to feel. Instead, I pulled out my camera and I'm videoing a message to you guys, utilizing this opportunity and making this time work. So I'm actually feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I feel like I'm making a difference. I feel like I'm sharing. I feel like I'm making the world a better place. I feel like I'm moving people towards an anxiety and stress-free life. And it makes me feel good and empowered because that's one of the choices that I have. So you in life, recognize and ask yourself the question, what are my choices? I know what you would want your choices to be, but that's not the reality of life. And that's going to stress you out, having what you don't have and trying to get what you don't have. So it's really an expectation of something that you cannot have and it's not an option for you, which is going to frustrate you. So look and ask yourself, what are my choices? And then choose one of the choices available to you. When you do that, you're going to find yourself a lot less anxious, stressed, frustrated, and angry. And when you have good feelings and good emotions, that will move you towards the life you desire and deserve. Thanks for joining me on this ride, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.